What is going on, guys? Best Man here, and for today's gameplay I have a Battle Canyon from the MLG playlist, and this is just a game I got earlier because I really needed a game to talk about over. This video is just going to be sort of a recap of the Columbus event, and yeah, this is just a playlist game playing with Hines and Fierce Elite, so hope you guys enjoy that, and I'm going to get right into what this video is about. Last event was Columbus, and it was an amazing event. As many of you know, it was pretty much do or die for Halo, and I can honestly say that was I've been in over 30 MLG events, and that was probably the best event I've ever been to, if not top 2 or 3 events. I mean, the atmosphere was just amazing. The crowd was into it. Like it was like the games were the most fun I've watched. Like actually watching from the crowd and making noise myself. I don't think I've ever done that before, so it was amazing. I'm glad I got to be a part of it. And given the circumstances that we had with MLG support, or whatever you want to call it, I think we did good. Obviously, they changed the monitors up on us. We weren't technically pros. We didn't get travel stipends like we have the past 4 years. So we were pretty much all AM players, and I think technically we still are. So it was just a great event. For free-for-all seeded the 44, and that's what I'm going to get into first. So obviously for my past video, you'll know I joined Shady Halo Kids, which is my Ace, who got dropped from Satsquo, who went on to win the event, and Hysteria, who got dropped from Bleed the Hype. And free-for-all was the most important thing of the event, pretty much, as far as seeding wise, and just like, I don't know, I just think it was always so fun to play back in the day, especially when I was trying to get good, and it was a way to get your name out there. And I wish free-for-all could have been implemented in Halo 3 somehow, but fortunately there were just not that many good maps for it. And I don't really think Zealot's a good map, but I think it was pretty sick the way they brought it back. But anyways, moving on to the free-for-all part of the event. It was Friday, and it was supposed to start around like 5 or 6 p.m. and it didn't end up starting till 7:30. So I'm just thinking, great, we're gonna have to play till 6 in the morning to get to first, and I was fine with that. That's what happened back in 2005 with the smaller events. It was kind of unorganized, and the streaming point of view from Friday wasn't that enjoyable from what I saw, because there's so much downtime. There's only like 6 matches played in like 8 hours. So yeah, moving forward, I played so well on Friday in the free-for-all. I wish they would have finished it. We only played to the top 16, and then they cut off there and seeded the 44 from there. I won every single one of my free-for-alls except one, which was on split screen. So I got like first, third, first, and the way they did it by free-for-all is that if you get first, you get like 10 points or something, and then each round you kept getting more points. So it was like first was 10, second was 9, third was 8, and so on. And then they just kept adding. I don't know the exact points, but that really helped out, because since I was winning and Hysteria was winning up until like the last round, we ended up with a 5th seed, and Ace was doing pretty well too. Yilmai got knocked out pretty early, so it was all good. We got 5th seed, and that's what I was I'm glad I was able to perform well, get my team that seed. And unfortunately we didn't finish that night because I was raping so hard. Like, my shot was on, was just in the groove, and we had to stop playing when we got to the top 16. But I was whatever, it was fine with that. More importantly, we had the fours to play tomorrow. And moving on to that, we had Saturday morning. We wake up and get up pretty early, which is kind of rough for us pros. We're usually spoiled with the pro system bracket, and usually pool play you don't have to play till later or whatnot. But we got up pretty early. We played our first round like at I think 11 something, and I think that was even pushed back or delayed, or I don't even know. It was a crazy event. But we won our first 2 rounds on split screen. It was split screen against, I don't really recall the team names or the players, but I think our 4th round was against Reality Check, and they were just as easy as the split screen teams. And after that, we played Aptitude's team, which I knew was going to be a pretty good team, because they were like an online squad. They're really, really good online, and we ended up going to game 4 with them. And they were pretty close games for the most part. And I think, and I'm trying to think of who was on the team. I think it was the Aptitude, Elitist, the Only Toxic, and Platinum. So they were a good team, and yeah, that we were done for the night after that. Sunday morning we get up pretty early again, because yeah, we get up early. We have to play Believe the Hype for top 6 now, and this is a pretty important match because this is who Hysteria got dropped from. So we were pretty pumped going into this. We get down there, we warm up, play free for alls, play some 4s against Dynasty, and we end up going into the BTH match. This is for top 6, like winners 6, I believe. And there's no pool play or anything in this event. It's just one big giant winners losers bracket, and we end up going down 2-0 against them, which is really surprising to me. We just did not play well the first 2 games. They were pretty much blowouts for the most part. And game 3 we're down Nexus Hill like 70-0, and this is this is where like we're just like, well shit, what do we do now? And we can hear, we're playing in the middle of the station, so we can hear them. They're like laughing, they're reliable teabagging our bodies, like they're just, you know, it was just like, alright, what is going on? So we ended up coming back, tying it up, and we win in the last hill. And I just thought it was hilarious because we were literally down 70-0 without getting like a second in the first two minutes of the game, the first whole hill. And so we ended up winning that game, and then we win game 4, Pit Flag. We destroyed them 5-0, maybe 5-1, but we were just constantly on their side and their spawns. And we just, well, yeah, we were just on fire at that point. And then game 5 was like 50-30, 32. It was like pretty much a stake. So it was great. And I'm glad Hysteria got to beat them. And then we ended up playing status quo after this, and this was supposed to be a pretty important match, but it ended up not being that good of a series for us. We ended up losing the first game, and we win game 2, Countdown TS. We were randomly really good at Countdown TS, and this gameplay ended up pretty short. I'll keep going anyways, but hope you guys still watch. Actually, I can get another gameplay going for you guys. But so yeah, we ended up tying at 1-1 Countdown TS. Game 3, I believe, is Nexus Hill. Once again, we go down by a lot, and I think we end up bringing it back towards the end. I'm not too sure, but we end up losing in the last hill. We have control. We're coming back. We're rallying, and they end up making one last push and stopping us. So yeah, that was the end of game 3. Game 4 was, what was game 4? It was Pit Flag. Oh my God, Pit Flag. We could have easily been up in this series 2-1 going into Pit Flag, and we were playing really well Pit Flag. And I believe we were up 3-1 the whole first 10 minutes of the game. Then they ended up double capping at the end, and it was really unfortunate. Yeah, I'm trying to find another game. So we lose that. We pretty much choked that away because we played well Pit Flag and Countdown TS all tournament long. And I got this game for you guys. I really don't know what it is, so hopefully it's good. And so that was the end of our winners bracket run, and we get sit down in the losers bracket, and we have to play, I believe, Ambush. And now Ambush was a team I predicted to win the tournament, and they come out and they beat us pretty good on Zealot Flag. It was close for the most part, but it was a 5-2. Then game 2 was Countdown TS, and this was really close. I think we should have won this, but we lost 50-48. And then game 3, which I'll link below so you guys can see it, we were coming back, and we were getting all the hill time. And I think we either would have tied it or won. I'm not too sure how it works in Reach. It might have been a tie. But we kept killing them. Cloud spawned behind them, and or Cloud spawned behind us and pushed us, and then we got all dead, and or 2 dead, and they pushed us from gold, and we all were just sort of clustering in the hill because we really didn't know. Like we didn't really expect Cloud to spawn behind us. I know because we needed every second. We knew they were at gold, so we were just trying to like get everyone in the hill so that they wouldn't get time, and then that's what eventually ended up happening. They just got in the hill with us, and you know when you're contested in the hill, you don't get any time. So they ended up winning that, and that was a tournament for us. We ended up placing 5th, 6th, and Statusco went on to win the tournament in deserving fashion. It's the grade 11 game series of Instinct. I watched the last 6 games, and it was amazing. The atmosphere was just ridiculous, and you know going into that tournament, I'm sure some of you may know I was going to quit. I just wanted to play in the free-for-all, so I'm glad I did it. I think it might be Elamite's last event, and got to team with them as a brotherly duo and Asteria once again, so it was fun. Regardless of how backed in a corner we were from our previous years of Halo, I think we still did good, and hopefully, you know, we get put on for Anaheim or Raleigh, and then Halo 4 will be out. I mean, I just don't know what else we could have done for Columbus to make it better, or, you know, get more people to show up, get more stream numbers. I mean, I think we did a good job. 6 weeks notice and 4 weeks notice of game types. And I don't know. It was a great event. Glad I got to be a part of it once again. And you know, I hope Anaheim is in store, so I can keep bringing you guys videos. And all of that. Speaking of which, I wanted to save this for last, but I just ordered a new mic. I'm using Astros right now, but I ordered a Blue Yeti. I don't really know anything about it, just was told that was good, and I got a new webcam coming. So I'm going to be bringing out more videos, more tips videos, I think. I'm still going to be gaming, regardless of there's no MLG Halo. I still think that there will be other supporters or Halo Council in general that'll still bring you competitive Halo in some way leading up to Halo 4. We don't want to lose all this momentum from Columbus till now, so I think it'll be really good if there's online tournaments at least, or you know, some small tournaments, local tournaments on the East Coast. Maybe we can get a bunch of teams to come to. I don't know. Either way, or Red Bull. Either way, I hope something happens. I'll still be bringing you guys content if you guys want. And sorry for the sloppiness of this video. I didn't think I was going to talk so long, so I just have 2 random gameplays that from today. I've only really played 1 day since I've been back, so hope to bring you guys some more videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, or you know, want me to work on. What you guys want to see from my channel, basically. I could be streaming on here if you guys want, or I could keep streaming on Twitch. It's up to you guys. Let me know in the comment, like the video. As you can see, my terrible rockets right there, and just yeah, just hit me up on Twitter if you have anything to say. I really don't know the direction of the content that I'm going to be bringing you guys with, so you guys would help me out. It would help me out a lot, or I could just keep bringing you my tips videos and you know, some gameplays and updates and stuff. So alright, follow all my stuff. Halo Council is Wednesday. I know I didn't talk anything about the Halo 4 information, but yeah, check the show out Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/thegamingcouncil. You know the spiel. You just follow. If you follow on Twitter, you'll be there. It'll be a great show. We're going to be discussing Halo 4 and all the information that we have received so far. So I'll see you guys there. Enjoy.